In this video, I want to talk about measures of central tendency. A measure of central tendency is a tool that helps summarize our data using a single value. It's a way to describe the center point of a set of data. And while there are lots of measures of central tendency, we're going to concentrate on three in particular. We're going to be looking at the mean, the median, and the mode. Let's start with the mean. We need to start by finding the sum of all of the values. And then we divide by the number of values that we have. So we tend to denote the actual values by x1, x2, x3, etc. up until xn. And then we divide by the number of things, which is n. Let's look at some examples. Here I have a data set consisting of 8, 19, 24, 12, 21. I want to find the mean. We start by adding all of these numbers up. 8 plus 19 plus 24 plus 12 divided by 21. And then we divide by the number of things, and we can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers here. If I add up all of these numbers, I get 84. So 84 divided by 5 is 16.8. So the mean of this data set is 16.8. Here's another data set that's quite a bit bigger. And once again, I want to find the mean. So we start by adding these up. 3 plus 7 plus 4 plus 9 plus 5 plus 4 plus 6 plus 17 plus 4 plus 7 divided by the number of things. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 numbers here. If I add up all of these numbers, I get 66. Divided by 10 is 6.6. So the mean here is 6.6. Next, let's look at the median. The median is the point for which half of the data is higher and half of the data is lower. The first step to finding the median is to arrange your data from smallest to largest. And then we want to find the halfway point. And how we do that depends on how many data values we have. If we have an odd number of data values, then there's going to be exactly one number in the middle, one number at the halfway point. That's the median. For an even number of data points, we need to average the two numbers in the middle. So if we have an odd number, there will be exactly one number in the middle, but if we have an even number of data values, there will be two. Let's look at some examples. Here I have my data set. We found the mean to be 16.8, and I want to find the median now. In order to do this, we start by arranging our data. So we have 8, 12, 19, 21, and 24. And if we look at this, we have 5 numbers, 5 data points, so there's exactly one in the middle. 19 has 2 numbers to the left and 2 numbers to the right. So my median is 19. Here was my second data set. We found the mean to be 6.6, and I want to find the median. If I arrange these in order, I have a 3, I then have 3 4s, 5, a 6, 2 7s, a 9, and 17. So if I count out, I actually do have 2 numbers in the middle here. 5 and 6. That would give me 4 numbers to the left and 4 numbers to the right. So I actually need to average these two. 5 plus 6 divided by 2, which is 11 divided by 2, or 5.5. Finally, I want to look at the mode. The mode is the value that occurs the most frequently. It might help to line up the data from smallest to largest, but this is not necessary. is possible that a data set has no mode. It's also possible that it has more than one mode. So modes can be kind of tricky. It may not exist, and there may be multiple versions. If I go back to my first data set, here the mode does not exist. All of these numbers occur exactly once. There's no number that occurs more frequently. If I look at my second data set, I can see that I have 1, 2, 3 number 4s, and that's the one that occurs the most. So the mode here would be 4.